Hey, what's going on? Mark here, back at you in the Redfern Food Forest. I know it's been a while, so I'm going to provide a quick 2019 year-end review, talk about a goal or two of mine for next year, 2020, and maybe one or two tips on what to do with all of that cardboard from the holidays. Let's go. So, 2019 in review. It was my first year on YouTube. It was my first year in the Redfern Food Forest, and I learned one or two things. Firstly, this YouTube thing takes a lot of time. Secondly, building a food forest takes a lot of time. And probably the biggest goal, or the biggest learning experience I've had, which I've talked about in the past, is I need to narrow my scope of what I'm working on. Trying to do everything all at once is just too big, so I need to focus on small areas and small goals, and just enjoy the progress as we move forward over time. One of the challenges I have here is that even though I might have 20 or 30 minutes to go and work on some gardening or some food forestry, if I want to film that, it ends up taking 2 to 3 times to 4 times as long just to do that same activity. And so what ends up happening is I don't work on anything at all. Hence the point of working on small steps and small goals. Because it's really important to me to film and document most of, if not all of what I do, so that you can follow the journey, and it also provides me with sort of a video journal of my history, so I can always go back and see what happened. That being said, my number one goal for 2020 is to release at least one video per month. That would be 12 videos by the end of the year, which in some regards doesn't sound like much, but if I don't make that goal, then 2 or 3 months can pass easily where I don't film anything. Hopefully I film more than that. I suspect in the spring and the summer, when I have more daylight and it's warmer out, I will be able to do so. But whatever, for now, the goal is one video at least per month. So it's on the internet. You can make me stick to my word for that one. My second goal for the year, and again, it may not seem that big, but I have one large pile of wood chips. So my goal is going to be to clear that whole pile and order my second pile of wood chips by the end of the year. Again, hopefully I'm able to do more than that, but at the bare minimum, that's what I want to do. Small steps, keep moving forward, and let time and nature take its course. Finally, that tip I know you've been waiting for, what to do with all of that holiday cardboard. Well, what I'm doing with it is using it as my foundation for my walkways in my garden. So as you can see here, I'm laying paths out and kind of dividing the garden into sections and putting the wood chips on top of the cardboard. And then in between those, I want to layer straw or leaves or any kind of other mulch to help move my garden forward. Certainly something to consider if you're going to use this cardboard in your garden is, are there glues or dyes or any kind of chemicals left from the processing that you don't want in your garden? It's something I've read about and thought about, and basically my idea is any, hey Gert, hey Sally. My idea is one thing to think about if you do this is, are there any glues or dyes that were used in the process that leave chemical residues that you don't want in your garden? For me, the decision is go ahead, use the cardboard, but I remove any packaging, either cut it off or rip it off, and anything that has a shine to it or colorful dyes I don't use, so just stick to the brown corrugated cardboard and remove any packaging. Now, if you tried this, you'll probably find it's really hard to remove those stickers. So my tip through experience is leave them outside, let them get wet for a day or two, and after that, the glue or the adhesive kind of dissolves, and it's really quite simple to remove the tape. If you don't want to wait for that, or that's too difficult, just go ahead and just cut around it, and you'll be good to go. Well, in summary, 2019 was my first year, and a good year. Really, it was year 0, and I'm really looking forward to 2020. I'm going to release at least one video per month. I'm going to get that pile of wood chips moved, a second one ordered, and hopefully lots more to come. Thanks for sticking around for everything thus far, and I'm looking forward to an exciting 2020. Until next time, I'll see you in the forest.